What up, YouTube? It's Dave Matic 1 here. I have another knife review for you today. Like I said, I was at Cabela's, and this is the other knife I purchased there. And this is the Kershaw Vapor III. There you go. Let's go over some specs on this guy. Kershaw Vapor III, model number 1655X. This knife, again, is made overseas, so you're going to have, like I mentioned before, you have your 8CR13 MOV. The blade length on this guy is 3.5 inches. The handle length is 4 and 5 inches, but this guy is at 8 inches, 8 1/8 inches long. So it's a little longer. The weight on this guy is 4.2 ounces, so it's a little heavy, but it's not bad at all. You got a bead blast finish on the blade, and it is a frame lock. It is a hollow ground, I believe. Yes, it is a hollow ground. And, of course, a little bit of a swedge up at the top. Handle, frame lock, like I said. Pocket clip is tip up, tip down. Only right-hand carry, nothing for lefties there. As far as the centering on it, it's a hair off. Not bad at all. It's just a little smidget off. Maybe playing with this, with the pivot will correct that. This guy is super smooth out the box. Fit and finish, pretty darn good. Really nice. I bought this, again, I think it was just a couple bucks cheaper than the Kershaw Tension, running in at around $18 or so. Ergonomics, they're pretty good. Regular grip, reverse grip, you can do it. It's not so bad, but it could be better. As far as the grip on this, of course, with the stainless handles or whatever, it's going to be a little slick on you. It's not textured or anything, but it's not bad. Especially for you know, an EDC that you could pretty much do whatever with. The lockup on it is nice and early. Really like this knife. I actually, to tell you the truth, I like this knife better than I do the Tension, or excuse me, yes, the Tension that I reviewed for you in my previous video. It deploys a lot better. You have more blade. I like the blade shape better on this. The Vapor II was a little bit more expensive than this, coming in at around the $25 to $26 range, but it was made in the U.S. 440C on that steel, and it was a Ken Onion design. This right here, when I looked on the Kershaw website, it did not say anything about Ken Onion or anything, so I think this is just kind of a they just went a little further with Ken Onion designs, and he didn't really have anything to do with it. Not a bad looking knife. It comes in black, which I think would be really cool. Would have liked to, seeing this in a G10, one G10 scale would be fine. I would like to see it pimped with a G10 scale on there, but then again, you're talking about a $18 knife and, you know, an hour or so pimping with a $10 to $15, $10 G10 scale for a knife that's always going to be worth under $20, so really not worth it unless you really like this knife whatsoever. Not a bad buy, but as far as if you're doing a normal EDC where it's not, you know, EDC meaning like just normal EDC and not carrying it to work, you should be fine. You're not, as long as you don't demand that much of a grip. If you're going to use it for work, if your hands get wet or sweaty, your grip is not going to be that great on this. Because there's just no texturing on it. But for a normal EDC, I think it would be really nice. I imagine it would slip in and out of your pocket really easy because of this finish here. The tension on this pocket clip is just crazy. I mean, I can't even, there I just got it to pop. That's a little much. But then again, you could always remove it and bend it a little bit, or just go ahead and just break it in. So not too bad. I like it more than the tension for a couple reasons. Because of I favor frame locks. The smoothness, the way this deploys and how smooth it is. I haven't even put a drop of oil in this thing, and it flicks open really quick. You're getting more blade, and you have more handle on there. The ergonomics on this are not that bad. It's just a bigger blade, and that's it's personal preference. I like a bigger blade. The thumb stud, is a lot easier to get to. You have that little gap you need to actually engage the thumb screw. And thumb screw, being as small as it is a lot easier to engage and deploy than on the tension. It's just because they have that cutout there to accommodate your thumb during deployment. So, not that bad, especially for the price, just under $20. I've seen them online, or I looked online before I went ahead and posted this video, or before I posted or done this video, and you could probably get it to your house for about $18, $19 or so. Around the $20 range is where you're going to find it. They do have it in black, which is not a bad idea. So if you're looking for a inexpensive EDC knife, it's a good extra knife to throw in a bag. Now, if you got a backpack, little pocket inside, you need EDC in there, boom, this is awesome. You need something in the glove box of your car, bam. You need something in a tackle box or a tool box. An extra knife somewhere where you need a knife, and you don't want to go ahead and sit there and spend the money, but you do want to, you don't want to spend all that much money. But then again, you want to be able, even though it's not so much, you want to have a good quality knife. That way it'll work when you need it to work. Then this is not a bad option, along with the tension too, like I showed you before. Not a bad option. One of the things I love about Kershaw is how their budget line, their budget brand, there's an extensive amount of variety in their budget line, which gives you so many options depending on what exactly your EDC tasks consist of. So they pretty much cover all the bases, and they make a knife for everybody. So it's one of the things I really like about Kershaw. And even it being a knife that's under $20, it still performs like it should. And I think, if you sell a product, it should perform 100%, or why sell it? It's just garbage then. But it's a good deal for it. Just under $20. I guarantee you, I haven't done a cut test on this, but let me grab that same old piece of crap paper I did on the last one, and as you can see, no problem. It slices through, no problem. I mean, I can sit here and just whittle a little. Look at that. It's got a good bite on it. Awesome grind. They do a good job. Good quality. The blade was a hair off center, but I'm sure by just turning this, sometimes it's just turning the pivot, like not even like an eighth, just a little turn, and bang, it just centers it just right up. So I think that'll go ahead and solve the problem, but it's not bad at all. The lockup is nice and solid, no blade play in it whatsoever, and all in all, a pretty good knife for $20. I think I did really good today. Like I said, these knives I didn't need. I have a million knives that cover my EDC, or that I already have to take the role of what these would. I just purchased this simply out of curiosity and to review them and to let you guys know about them. So if you guys are looking for a knife right around the $20 range, here are two more options. You can't go wrong. Got them at, this one's only exclusively at Cabela's. You can get this online all day. Couple options: partially serrated, or all black, plain edge, partially serrated. Not bad. Like I said, the only thing is, if you're doing any kind of tasks, outdoor tasks or something like that, it's not too textured or whatever. Actually, these little holes aren't too bad either. I mean, they do provide a little bit of grip, but that's something to consider when you go to purchase it. But besides that, it's an awesome knife. It's got a very attractive blade shape. The ergonomics are not so bad. It's a frame lock. It's actually hollowed out too, so if you get crap all in there, it's easy to clean out. You've got your HCR 13 MOV which is a pretty good, user-friendly, maintenance-friendly steel. The Vapor II had 440. So, choose your poison. I don't, depending on how 440 is treated, it's not a bad steel, anyway. I mean, some people that, of course, deal with higher-end knives and customs and all that, they kind of shun away from the 8CR13 MLVs and your 440Cs. They're dealing with, VG10 and L-Max and all them funky steels that are awesome. But, for $20, for what you get, materials, fit and finish, the function, and quality, I mean, it's not a bad deal whatsoever. I mean, you're talking about a knife that's about a little over 8 inches long. That's a pretty large knife. Nice belly on it. A lot of cutting surface, hollow ground, decent steel, frame lock. Not so bad. So anyway, guys, that's my take on the Vapor III. Model number 1655X. Find it all day, anywhere between 18 to 20 bucks. And like I said, not a bad knife at all. So if you guys have any comments on this, if you own the knife, 2 cents, whatever, always appreciated. Post your comments below. I try to respond to as many of them as possible, as quickly as possible. I appreciate the support. Like I said, I was out today. I picked up 2 knives simply to review on the channel because you guys just, make me want to do this. So I appreciate it, man. I love doing this just because you guys like watching. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Peace.